simple thing that people often miss when doing internal communications is the call to action. And you might say, oh no, we do this, but you probably don't do it as consistently as you might need to, or at least consider it as much as you might need to. So the call to action is truly, what do I want the person that's receiving this message to do as a result of receiving this message? What's the call for them to move to action? And so sometimes I think what's hard for employees is if there's a lot of calls to action and then they get one that's just inform, we want you to know about it, and no action is needed, they spend a lot of energy spending time talking about, hey, is action needed on this? Am I supposed to do something, right? Or they'll end up the opposite direction where everything feels like it's got a big call to action and a big to do, and they just sort of push their hands up and say, when it gets to be a problem, you'll let me know. So we do want to think about call to action in every communication and ask yourself, what do I expect people to do? I think more times than not, you'll find I really just want people to know. And so then that's one good thing. But if they know something, do they need to do anything with that knowledge? Do they need to have a different kind of conversation? Do they approach customers differently? Do they, when they're solving problems or looking for challenges and issues along the path of the problem, do they look at that differently? So being able to tell them in the communication, we just want to inform you. We just want to share this information with you so you have it knowledgeable. No action needed, right? That clarity is really key. Brene Brown says clear is kind, unclear is unkind. So being clear helps me to quickly work through the message. If it's an inform, I know that I can look at that and I can quickly deduce what I need out of that information. If it is an action, then I'm going to take a little bit more time and I'm going to spend a little bit more energy making sure that I know what the action is, when you needed me to do it by, and why it's important. So thinking about that call to action and how it applies to how you then frame the conversation with people will make a big difference and will help your communication to be more efficient and effective as well.